the very start. Hands on each other, couldn't stand to be far apart. Closer the better. Now we're picking fights and slamming doors, magnifying.
What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So yes, this is me without makeup. Today I'm going to be creating a drugstore full makeup. It is like a tutorial, I guess. I went out to my local drugstore and purchased a few items that I thought would be cool to add to this video today. Some items I did not find, kind of like my bronzer, so I'll be using just my normal bronzer. Also like my concealer, so I'll be using my everyday makeup concealer. I'm sorry about that, but I guess the main stuff is drugstore, which is all that matters. And then also the eyeshadow palette I did use today is also not drugstore because I didn't find a really good one. I am going to be using an affordable one that I picked up at Ulta, so it's my first makeup video, so I'm a little bit nervous. Alright, so I am gonna jump into foundation. Obviously that's the first thing I do. I did pick up the Maybeline Matte and Poreless foundation. I am in the shade 128. It's the warm nude. I hope it matches me. I kind of just swatched it right here on my wrist, so hopefully it matches me. So the way I'm going to do my makeup today is normally how I do it. I start the opposite than other people, but everyone just has their preference. Start with my foundation. And I really do not like when foundations don't have a pump. I don't know if you can see, so I'm just putting in the back of my hand. So hopefully that's not a lot. And for my foundation, I like to use a brush. So today I'm going to be using my brush from Target. I forgot the brand of it, but it was like $7. So that's what I'll be using today.
And now your song is on repeat, and I'm dancing on to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth, I just wanna be part of your symphony. We hold me tight and not let go. Symphony, like a love song on the radio. We hold me tight and not let go. I'm sorry if it's all too much, but every day you're here I'm healing.
I do jump into my eyebrows, so I'll be doing that. Today I'll be using, it's called Bold Brow by City Color. I did receive this in one of my Ipsy glam bags, so I'm excited to try this. And I didn't find like a pomade for my eyebrows, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Anastasia Beverly Hills dip brow, and then I'll just fill them in with this dark color here. So it does take me a while to do my eyebrows, but I'll fast forward it for you guys because I know it takes a long time. And I do use this brush by Luxie. It's a small angled 215 brush. I usually do use my Anastasia one, but lately I've been loving this one for some reason. I just do my eyebrows way faster with this brush, but let me...
Sorry if it's all too much, but every day you're here I'm healing. And I was running out of love. I never thought I'd find this feeling, 'cause I've been hearing symphonies. Before all I heard was silence. A rhapsody for you and me. And every melody is timeless. And now your song is on repeat, and I'm dancing
And now I'm going to clean them up with concealer. And like I mentioned earlier, I didn't find a drugstore concealer that I could use. Maybe I just was in a rush to get out of there, but I'm going to be using my MAC concealer. And it's a Studio Finish concealer in the shade NC30. I just kind of lightly dip it in there. And then I just clean up my eyebrows.
I'm sorry if it's all too much, but every day you're here I'm healing, and I was running out of luck. I never thought I'd find this feeling, 'cause I've been hearing symphonies before all I heard was silence. A rhapsody for you and me, and every melody is timeless. And now your song is on repeat, and I'm dancing on to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete.
So yep, those are my eyebrows. Okay, now moving on to shadow. I'm just gonna go back and blend out that concealer to my eyelid, and I do use that as a base. Okay, so we're done with that. And now we're gonna do my eyeshadow. I will be using the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel eyeshadow palette. I didn't find an affordable one at the drugstore just because I wanted to get out quickly. But this is pretty affordable. I got it at Ulta. I believe it's like $18 or $15, something like that. I'll be setting my full lid with this one here. I don't know if you can see. So I'll be doing that.
Now your song is on repeat, and I'm dancing on to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth,
it is kind of wide, but that's okay. So now I am gonna go in with this little brush and then start working on my crease. And I forgot to show you guys what color I use for my crease, but I'm pretty much just using this color here. Then I do go back in with like a clean brush. I'll be using my Sonia Kashuk brush, and then I like to blend everything I did. I'm gonna go back in with this darker color here and just start building it. Don't worry, I'm gonna go back and blend it out. So that's what it looks like so far. And I'm gonna grab more of that purpley color, this one here, and bring it into my inner corner. Now I like to connect it. To deepen it, I'm gonna use this one here. Pretty much the same color, but a little bit darker. This eyeshadow palette is really good. I love it so much. At first I was like... Quickly, I wanted to apologize for covering my face with that makeup palette. I do it quite often throughout the tutorial, so I just want to apologize in advance. Iffy about it. I thought it was gonna be cheap, and I thought the shadows weren't gonna be as pigmented, but they're really, really good. Just go in and apply more if you want more to, where if you just add too much, it's hard to blend it out. Yep, and I'm just gonna blend all that out. So that's what it looks like now. I go in and apply some, I think it's like a highlight, but I like to put it on my crease, so I'm just gonna put that in the middle. See how pretty that is. It looks really pretty. And now, since I do want to add a pop of like shimmer, I'll be using my NYX Glitter glue. I like adding this to enhance eyeshadows, and also if I'm going to obviously use glitter. So today I will be using glitter. It's also by NYX, and it's just little glitter sparkles. And this is in the color 2. It's just like a rose gold glitter. So what I do is just grab a tiny little brush. This is by Sonia Kashuk again. I just squeeze a small amount on the brush, and then what I do is just put it on my lid like that. Just a small amount in the center, and then right away I go in with the glitter. So pretty, you see that? And then I use the other side of the brush. Just grab a little bit like that. And then I start tapping it on my lid. Slowly tap it. And if you need to add more glue, you can. Just go back and add more. That's okay if it's over your glitter. See? How pretty is that? So now the other eye. I'm just going to add some glitter glue to the lid. The center. You can tap the glitter on your lid. Okay. I think that looks good. This is my shadow up close. And now what I do is go back in with a darker color, so this one, and then I'm just gonna lightly go in and go over the glitter so it can all blend in perfectly. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I'm gonna go on to my concealer. Today I will be using my Tarte Shape Tape. This is my go-to concealer. And then I just like to apply it there. That's pretty much the only place I apply it at, unless if I want to be extravagant and just add it there as well. Which today I will. I'll be extravagant. And then I'll be using my NYX sponge to blend all of that out. And I did wet it before. Usually I just spray it with some NYX spray I have. I do love the sponge because it has the end and it's like cut that way, so it's perfectly to get under your eyes. Alright, so that's pretty much it. What I do with my concealer. And yes, I bang my face so nasty, but I mean, it's me. Okay, so now since I do have dark circles, I like to cover up with some concealer just on the under eye area. So I'll go in and just add a little bit of it to make my under eye look pretty flawless, I guess you can say. And then at the very end, since I do have shadow, I just kind of flick it out like that to clean it up. Now this eye. And now I'll be setting my concealer with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I just put a little bit on there and then use, where is that brush at? This little brush, it's also a Luxie brush. Yep, and then I set my other side. I love this stuff so much. And then here, pretty much all the spots that I feel like I'm a little oily. So like my forehead, my chin, just around my nose, under eyes, and then eventually I just set my whole face. And I'll be using the Tarte brush set. They're so soft. When I saw them at Ulta, I'm like, I have to get them. They're so cute. And then I set my whole face. Yep, so that's pretty much it. And now I'm going to apply my bronzer. So I'll be using the Hoola bronzer. I didn't find a drugstore one. And can you tell I love it? Yes, I love it so much. And then I just use this BH Cosmetics brush that I found at TJ Maxx. I love it for my bronzer. So yeah, I think that looks okay. And now I do my highlights next. So today I'll be using the Wet n Wild's highlight powder. I was so excited to purchase this. This is in the color Precious Petals. It's really pretty. I'm so excited, but first, so it can just pop, I'm going to be adding the Colourpop in the shade Lunch Money. So just with my finger, what I'll do is stab into it and then just put it here. Just lightly. Okay, and then now I'm going to actually go in and highlight. So I'll be using this brush also from Sonia Kashuk from Target. And I'm just going to dip it right in here. Ooh, that is so pretty. I really love this. And it was so cheap too. I love it so much. Just have to keep looking up at my screen because I feel like my camera's gonna stop recording or die or something, so I have to keep looking up at my screen. And then I just like to highlight my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. And my husband always says, why is your chin so shiny? I'm like, because I want it to be. Leave me alone. Which it's not really showing on my chin, but I guess that's good enough. Yes, just give me more. Just give me more. Look how pretty that is. And it was like $3 or $3 something. That is so pretty. Okay. And then quickly, I am going to go in with this e.l.f. baked eyeshadow and just apply that in my inner corner just to give it that little pop. And I'm using a BH Cosmetics little brush. So I'm just going to dip that in and put it in my inner corner. Yep, that looks pretty. And then I'll dip it into that same highlight and add some of that too. Yep, that's good. And then now I'm just gonna put on some mascara. Today I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara. That's just for my under eyelashes because I have eyelash extensions. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of that. This is drying up, so it might not look so pretty. Just put a little bit of it. And then I'm gonna go in and just brush my eyelashes. Excuse me, Molly. Come here. Come here. What are you doing? Come up here. Come up here. Up here. Up here. Come on. Come on. Give mommy a hug. Give mommy a hug. Come on. Up here. Come on. This is my dog, guys. She's so cute. With her little flower collar. She's so cute. Look, over here. Okay, get down. You're gonna stay in here. You can't bark, okay? I'm just gonna use the NYX Lingerie. This is in the color 7. So it's just a pretty nude color. And our bathroom is right here, and we have like a door to the restroom from our room, so she always comes through the main restroom door and comes into the room, so that's how she got in. Okay, I'm just gonna use this nude lip liner to just kind of clean up the edges. Alright, and I guess this completes my look. Just getting up close so you guys can see everything. And it was really fun doing this look. It's mainly all like affordable drugstore products. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. Bye.
Now we're picking fights and slamming doors, magnified.